We are now live.
All right.
So I'm not as informed about the Steam issue that's going on. So you record it now. So
All right. Yeah. So I was cruising Steam yesterday and saw a big announcement saying that you can now support mods and their creators by purchasing them on Steam. And here's the deal: Steam takes 75% of the revenue earned. So you're only getting 25% of what you post on there. And as far as I know, and as far as what I've seen along, big sites like Reddit and stuff, um, there's no way to actually determine whether you're the actual creator or you're just posting somebody else's work. So potentially people are actually making money off of stuff that's not even theirs.
they could just steal the shit and then say like, oh man, I came up with this or so on and so forth.
Pretty much. It's like if I wanted to right now, I could probably download a mod that's really good and post it on Steam and request people pay me for it.
And
Granted, I'm
that's
still only going to get 25% of it, but still.
but that's almost like when I jumped on Steam today, I seen they were like, oh, we're promote a new way to promote content creators. In your opinion, is that a way to promote content creators?
Honestly, I don't think it is. A lot of people share the same opinion. I honestly share this opinion as well. Is if you want us to purchase something like that, just have us donate to it, not not require us to buy it. I mean, they're not guaranteeing that once these people make their money off of it, they're going to stop supporting it and updating it with patches. And you know how well that goes over for mods.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, mods can one day work, they patch it with something else the next day, and all of a sudden there's compatibility issues and the game starts crashing, and there goes your $5 on a mod that you just spent money on because the creator's like, oh, I made my money and I ain't gonna keep working on it anymore.
Well, that also goes for like just people just straight stealing the ideas and whatnot, and then they'll expect to be entitled simply because Steam allowed this to happen.
Yeah.
They'll
And
be like,
another thing that bugs me about it is I'm not very versed on how the copyright laws work, but if you're making money off of a mod for, let's say, a game like Skyrim and Bethesda's not getting a cut, you're using their coding and everything to make this mod work and everything, but how is it legal for them to not get a cut if you're selling this mod, right?
yeah, that would make sense.
I mean, you're making money off of their product.
It would be right. It would be the right thing to do to get they'll be able to get a cut, but it just I don't know. It just seems like Steam just it used to me like I was all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed about Steam, but then once this shit came out, you told me about it yesterday. I was like, whoa, whoa.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I love Steam, don't get me wrong. It's just paying for mods that are supposed to be free but now aren't. It's kind of ridiculous.
So damn. I was gonna say if you could put a link, cause I know you linked me something earlier. I think it was yesterday, and it was
Yeah.
you're fighting a good fight. But so for some reason I keep logging in as my sister, even though it shows my Facebook icon. I have no idea how that's possible. Yeah.
Yeah, right now on change.org, I believe it is. Let me double check that. Um, but there's petitions out to get that stuff taken down. I mean, I didn't create it. I found it last night while cruising Reddit. Um, Now actually there's also a group on Steam that's dedicated to this, and it outlines uh, what they stand against and why they stand against it, as well as possible ways to fix this, like adding, instead of charging for it, maybe adding a donation button to creators that we actually support, or just stuff similar to that. And I'll send you the links for both of those. That way you can put them on the video.
What would you say if this became a permanent practice? Like other people did it. Like, I don't know. There's not really anything like Steam, really. Besides if you want
Right,
to count like PSN or something like that, but they're not actually like Steam.
right.
But what would you do if this became a permanent practice where people can simply steal someone's mod and get recognition for it? Oh damn, I just got. Oh,
Honestly, there's, as just one gamer, I don't think there's really much I can personally do other than, just boycott buying them. I mean, that right there is going to send a message, but other people are still going to buy them. It's not going to stop people from buying these things. Um, Personally, I support the Nexus site for my modding needs. Um, you can donate to the creators of a mod. The there's donate to this mod creator button, and you can actually even donate to the site itself to keep its servers running. There's like many different ways you can do that on Nexus. So I personally support my modders that way.
it just seems like Steam's trying to. I don't know. I don't know. I really, to be honest, I can't really say anything because I'm not familiar with this. Like, what are they trying to market to or something? Because are they just trying to do it for themselves? Or are they trying to?
Yeah, I
I
haven't
don't
really
know.
dove into it. I've been reading every post I can find on the subject. Um, but from my basic understanding, and this is just my basic understanding, this isn't what's actually going on per se. It's when you put your mod up, it's 75% goes to Steam, and I believe they can choose where it goes from there. So they're potentially keeping it. It's possibly going to where you want it to go. It could be going to the actual creators of the game for all we know. But my basic understanding is right now Steam sees all the money. And,
Seventy-five
granted,
percent, right?
yeah, 75% of a dollar is only 75 cents. But if hundreds of thousands of people are downloading mods for this game and purchasing that one mod, that adds up.
So
I
if like
mean,
1 million people, it's basically just round it to like a million then, because my math is horrible.
yeah, modders, the modding community is a very good way for people to get noticed by big game companies. I followed Reddit for a long time, and I've seen people post their mods for certain games on there. And in the comment section, you'll see these game developers actually arguing over who's going to offer him a contract and who's going to offer him a better contract. And then, of course, after that, it's all taken to private messaging, and who knows what happens from there. But you see these people get jobs this way. This is a way for people to get noticed. What Valve is doing is it's not necessarily taking that out of the score. It's basically just pushing people to make any half-ass mod and post it up for some easy money.
So it just negates or gets rid of the actual skill that's required to make a mod. It could be like some garbage ass mod, and then
Yeah,
like Val will be like, "Oh, this looks awesome," and then take 75% of it.
yeah,
But that person will still get recognition for some work they, in most cases, like we discussed before, they most likely didn't even do.
exactly.
They'll
And
just take the mod and use it, and there's no repercussions, there's no consequences to that.
right, and now they do have this little refund policy, and I believe it's 24 hours. It might be longer. Um, but who's to say that that mod's not going to go sour within a few days after you download a different mod? Maybe you spent $6 on this mod and you buy another mod for a few bucks, and it causes compatibility issues, and you're not able to run the mods that you bought.
Yep, but there we go. You got a faulty product because someone with someone without enough experience, and yeah, Steam's just like, it shrugged their shoulders. Be like, you guys got mods. Be grateful, even though they're not high quality mods.
Right, right. And you see, another thing that's really bugging me about it is if we go back to, if the creators of the game should actually be getting a cut of this, there's mods out there that use content from other games. Like me personally, I used to play WoW all the time, And so I looked for World of Warcraft mods for Skyrim, and I found like Wrath of the Lich King armor, Frostmourne mods, and all of that. Now, people are going to put those kinds of mods up for sale on the marketplace, and the creators of the actual content for, Frostmourne aren't ever going to see any part of that revenue, even though they're the ones who designed the sword and the armor and everything like that. So you're also taking content from other games, putting them in another game, and you're paying for it. Now, I don't know copyright laws that well, but I honestly think that's against the law.
I mean, the other second or third party should have some form of content. Some
Right.
form of like say so. Like, hey, if you're using, I don't know, Ashbringer from World of Warcraft, we should get a little bit of cut of that. But then again, how much are they going to take from the actual modder?
Right. And are they going to allow it at all? I mean, look at what happened when YouTube exploded with everybody making a gaming channel. Now, if you go into copyright usage for like EA, 2K, any of those big companies or any small companies, really, they do have a little clause for YouTubers as well, giving you the rights to either record their video or record their games, outlining any specific action that you should take, or if you're allowed to monetize it or not. Like, for instance, I want to play Bioshock Infinite and record it. Um, I looked at the copyright rules for it, and it says I can, but I can't monetize it, so I can't put ads on it. Eventually, if this becomes a thing from Valve, we're going to start seeing big rules like that. And the modding community being as fun as it used to be, we're not going to be able to see content like that anymore. We're not going to be able to take, swords from other games or other genres and play with them in Skyrim or, other games like that.
Or like having Volsto Loades Ichigo on as a Skyrim mod.
Exactly. It's like you're not going to be able to take anything like that and put it in Skyrim because Valve is opening up these doors for the modding community to actually charge for their mods instead of ask for donations. And you're not going to see cool content anymore. You're just going to see half-ass content.
Whew. Man, I think we got oh man, because this is kind of a big thing considering how big Steam is for the PC gamers.
Oh yeah, I mean, I've I haven't always been a PC gamer. I used to swear by Xbox, and then of course I built my first computer and I started modding and everything, and it's just wow. I love PC gaming, and I honestly don't think I could ever go back to console gaming except just to play with my cousins. But part of the big draw to PC gaming is being able to mod a game to how you want to play it. We're not going to see texture updates anymore. We're not going to see anything like that without having to pay for it, like actual DLC. Like, there's actually a mod going on right now, and this is an old one. This has been going on for a while. It's called Skywind, and basically, it's this group of people. They're remastering Morrowind with the Skyrim engine. Now, if you ever played Morrowind, to me, it's one of the best Elder Scroll games out there, and I would love to see it updated with today's graphics.
That would
But
be
if
that would be the shit.
Yeah, but if we open the door to charge for this type of stuff, instead of donate like they have it on their site where you can donate to the cause or even jump in on the project and help, you know, you're going to start seeing people charge more than the actual game that it's for, be out there. And, if a game wants to charge for DLC like that, then honestly, the creators of the game should take these people and actually give them a job to do it and then charge for the DLC, not let modders charge like this.
I have no idea what phase we're on in game, even though that's like a little bit, that's a little change of subject.
Yeah, dude, I'm honestly just following these guys.
I have no idea where I'm going. But yeah, now that we're talking about fucked up decisions to companies and shit, I guess let's if you want we could talk about Wildstar
Yeah.
and what direction it can actually head. Because I'm pretty sure when people look at this video, they're gonna be like, "Where's the Wildstar shit? We don't know how much the game's gonna fail."
Oh yeah. And then you're gonna start seeing the free to play arguments pop up all over again.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Which lately, especially since WildStar's taking its physical copies off the shelf, is a possibility. I am honestly hope it goes buy to play. I really don't want to see this game free to play as much as it would, as nice as free to play games are. I personally hope it just goes straight to buy to play if it goes in any direction.
You know, if it goes free to play, you know what they're gonna do. All your little nice cosmetics, all that other shit. Guess what they're gonna do? All that's going to be microtransactions, real money instead of in-game currency.
Yeah, cosmetic stuff, even in buy to play, will go that way. Um, I'm okay with cosmetic stuff because, I don't mind paying for extra skins every now and then. I used to do it all the time when I played Gears of War for crying out loud. Um, my main concern is that in any of these directions, they're going to start charging for, to raise your level cap and to buy extra abilities or buy this weapon now, or be like WoW, where they're now charging, so much money so that you could just get a free boost up to a certain level.
Yeah, the $60.
Yeah,
Eh, that. I mean, I'm gonna stick to my guns with that one. I didn't like that because to me, the game's supposed to have a journey. You know, your character's
right.
supposed to have a meaning. It's like you know what to do as his character, and to me, that just doesn't. I'm gonna need on that. That doesn't. Who got it? They got it. It just doesn't. It doesn't fit well with me. It's gone, and I've had this conversation before with Is Wildstar Dead when I mentioned heirloom gear. At the time, I didn't. At the time, I wasn't very good at talking about, the pros and cons of shit like that,
Mhm.
But I'm still not good, but I'm a lot better now than I was back then.
Yeah.
And oh damn, well, look, hey, that's the caretaker talking. I thought somebody was outside with a loudspeaker. Um, but it's like, fuck man, I forgot what I was gonna say. I forgot. Oh yeah, it's about they're catering to people that are. It's gonna become casual. It's going to be that way because that's who they're catering to. I got the
Yeah.
spark thing, but they won't let me take it here. Okay.
And don't get me wrong. I mean, I enjoy casual as much as the next player. I mean, hell, in WildStar, I'm nowhere near as hardcore about raiding as I used to be in WoW. But I don't want to see people being able to buy their way, buy their character, and not have any experience with it. When when Cataclysm came out in World of Warcraft, they added that looking for raid feature, and just the sheer amount of people that didn't know to not stand in stuff or anything crippled the entire raid. And basically, by purchasing your character up to that level, you're not giving them the experience they need in order to become an effective player. And so it kills the mood for everybody else who just wants to get content and get to the end. And they can't do that when players are constantly dying and crippling the entire group as a whole.
Yeah, then I mean, looking for raid is like the gateway raiding, basically. If you don't have a guild to play with or so on and so forth, you can jump in with a bunch of randoms, and you can do some raiding shit. But with that being said, if people don't know the fights, if they don't know what to do, you're not going to down that first boss. You're not going to get past the first stage of the raid, and so on and so forth, because no one knows
Right.
what to do. I actually, when I bought Warlords of Draenor, oh, I'm about to get knocked the fuck. Okay, I didn't get knocked down. When I bought Warlords, it came with a free level 90. Like you
Hmm.
could just level your character, and it gave you like some half-assed explanation about your spells and so on and so forth. When you got your level 90, it didn't come with all your spells.
I wondered how that worked.
Yeah, it didn't. Well, especially if you made a new one, then it would
Yeah.
explain how your spells work and so on and so forth.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'd
I
wondered
shouldn't.
how that actually worked because I saw that advertisement and I had crap. I don't know how many characters. I know I maxed out my allowance for characters on my account.
That'll probably be 50 because to this day I still have 50 characters on my account.
Yeah,
That's your
I
account
leveled
cap.
I leveled one of every. of every class just so I could understand how they were.
But yeah, it's just like what I fear because Wildstar, regardless of its success or fall, whatever what people say, it was always that 1%. The 1% of MMO gamers played this. The 1% that were actually hardcore, that loved challenges, that loved difficulty within their shit. That 1% that didn't mind that the game didn't hold your hand and it actually rewarded you. It gave you a sense of achievement when you down a raid boss or down some world boss or when you finally kill that fucking mod that's been killing you forever just because you're not used to dodging and running and sprinting and double jumping out of the red telegraphs. But
Right.
now, what I feel is that what's going to happen is that now Wildstar, if when it becomes free to play, it's going to get a shit ton of people. That's no lie. It's going to get a shit ton. But I believe the quality of the game will diminish
Oh yeah,
because
definitely.
and that also goes for the community because the community can you have these guys that know what to do. They've been playing since I don't know early access, so on and so forth. But then oh shit, I think I just lost everyone. Um,
Looks like we're going into the portal now.
okay, I see them. But you have these like WildStar to me, it really doesn't have an immature community. It doesn't. The community tries its best to support the game and so forth. The hell, the community does much better than the actual developers of the game.
Yeah.
Like the developers, like this is what they do, and this is why I said I don't know who to blame with this. I kind of blame NCSoft for not promoting the shit, for not getting this shit out there, but like Carbine as well because they've done this before. They'll be like, "Oh, we see you guys like it. Next drop, the next drop has a huge influx of returning players and new players," but then they'll like won't talk about anything else. They won't do anything else. They'll leave you in the
Right.
dark again. And I don't know. One guy said it. I don't know his name. It's another YouTuber. If you guys know who I'm talking to, you just put it in the link below. But another guy said it that it's like they basically either they're just ignorant or they're arrogant. Like they don't believe they can fail. With this game, can fail. It
Oh
can.
yeah. And it can, and if the decisions are made poorly, it will. This game has so much raw potential. It's just NC Soft and Carbine just don't see it as a whole yet.
I would just like to see someone buy Carbine Studios out because the NCSoft they don't know what they're doing. They really don't.
No, it was really, I understand it was probably the only company that was going to back them up on this, but NCSoft has already shown their hand. They're going to try and let this game die out, and I really hope they don't. The combat is so engaging. The socializing in this game is so unique. I just love every aspect of this game.
And you've been playing since like early access, right?
Yeah, I played during early access, ran into financial issues and kind of had to stop for a bit, but I came back and I actually support myself on this game just by paying with cred. And it's not that hard actually. And I know a lot of people are whining about how hard it is to farm gold. It's really not. You run a few ship hands and you get a couple of plat.
I just don't. I do not want this game to die out because my first MMO actually wasn't World of Warcraft. My first MMO was Fantasy Star Online. No, Fantasy Star Universe. It was actually Fantasy Star Online, but I never actually got a chance to play it. But it was Fantasy Star Universe 2, I believe, for the 360. And that game was amazing. Then all of a sudden, everyone just got a notification letting them know the servers are going down. We appreciate your help and support of the game, so on and so forth. But then everyone's characters just simultaneously died, like a huge genocide.
Jeez.
Eh, Like, what I mean by died, I mean not like died on screen, but you can never access that character again. So,
Right. I mean, since the
you
servers
mean,
are gone, that's no
yeah,
longer there.
well, they just released the Clementine servers, but then again, you still got to start from scratch, and that's for PC. You got to start from scratch. I mean, I
Yeah.
wouldn't mind it if I could get my goddamn game to work, but
Now,
actually,
see,
that's something you got to help
it,
me with too.
if the game does die, I mean, there's always those people that are going to run private servers. I mean, there's people who still run vanilla WoW servers, dude. So back when WoW was at its best, people are still there and living the dream. But I really hope that they don't kill the game. I just really do. I like this game. It's got really a lot of raw potential.
Ah, damn it! I wish what's his name. Damn it! Fucking Quantum. Why couldn't he be online? I can't even speak, man. I got like a sugar rush right now because I just got done eating like 12 Pop Tarts. Fucking 12. But but yeah, man, we gotta do like more shit like this. So yeah, this is basically a general discussion, people. Hexus, why don't you give a link to your? I mean, not a link. I'll probably put a link in the description. But yeah, why don't you just tell them what your YouTube channel is?
um, yeah, right now it's really not much. I honestly just started this because right now I'm looking for a job and I'm bored at home. But basically, I just record our guild runs and I edit them down just a bit so that they don't see all the dying that I do. And eventually, I do want to start a show on there. Something small, maybe like a quick 5 minute video. And basically, all I plan on doing on it really is just like a cooking show for gamers while they game.
Oh yeah, or that housing idea we had, because you still got a
Yeah,
club, don't
the
you?
housing idea I would love to do.
Yeah, you still got that club I need to. You're the one with the club, right?
Yeah, well, one of the clubs. There's so many other ones out there.
Wait, how many clubs are there?
Dude, there's just so many. If you ever get a chance, go into join the WSRP channel, and that's the role playing channel. And I kind of hang out in there just to chill and talk to people and have stuff to talk about. Uh, but there's always something going on in the game, and there's always somebody building a club and everything. It's really nice in there, and everybody's really welcoming.
Okay, I am about to die. Hold on. Yeah, the radiation's still on.
I just hit 100%.
Did you get insta-killed?
No,
Oh, you didn't?
you just start taking damage.
Is it significant?
It's like 2K, I think.
Ain't too bad. All right, well, I guess I'm gonna conclude it for right now. So if anybody, got some questions to ask, just ask them in the comment section below. I'm going to link both of our channels and whatnot.
Yeah,
You're recording as well, right?
I believe I am. I'm still messing around with shadow play. I'm still getting it the way I want it to. So hopefully it recorded all of this. Um, so yeah, we'll keep our fingers crossed. But I'll send you the links to those to the petition and the. I actually have the link for the Steam group that's boycotting uh, the paid mods and actually outlines all of their wants and what they stand against.
All right then. Well, This is going to end this discussion. It has been nice chatting. Although we're still gonna be playing the game. I'm just gonna
Oh yeah,
stop the video.
got to get ready for raid.
Oh yeah, the raid's tonight, right?
Yep.
Unfortunately, I still can't go. Yeah, I
Gotta get
never.
it, man.
Seriously, man. I'm at the world bosses part. Is everything after the world boss part easy?
Uh, I don't really remember. I think you still have to do like dungeons and stuff.
I already completed the dungeons.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I completed the dungeons and adventures.
Then I think after this, it's just a couple more of those like little quest things that you have to go run and do, and then I think that's it.
All right.
No, there is one boss left.